I, I I know I'm just like jumbling around right now, but I am flabbergasted that people were dumb enough to sacrifice the Senate in the small hope that Donald Trump wins it. I don't think you can enact the kind of change that the left has been enacting because I don't think you have it in you to do what the left's been doing. The left's it's been working because they've been violent and people have been afraid of for their families and stuff. Now, I'm not saying or condoning that type because that garbage. Defend yourself, yes. Um, I like breed Bruce Lee up in this. If you graze my skin, I smash your flesh. If you smash my flesh, I break your bone. If you break my bone, I take your life type value. But don't go out looking for a fight. We don't go out with like so. We're gonna be on the right the take the harder path, the right path. Like we don't really band together and do anything because we do the right thing and it's going to get to the point where the fight's going to come to us. And by then, it's going to be bad. People are going to get the gulags are coming. They're going to be making lists, and people like the reckoning is upon us. On that's on point. I call it like you'll see in the next Monday when we come out. Like I call it the great reckoning of society. You guys really need to get out to DC. If you're in DC, shout out to all of you guys in DC. Get your voices heard. I wish I could get there. I really wish I could. I really wish I didn't have like issues with studio and like it just I really wish I was there. I kind of feel bad that I'm not. Support the president uh, at all costs. I mean, he has to get in. He has to get in. They can't be allowed to take full control of the government. No, we got the Emperor Palpatine situation going on over here, and we cannot allow that at all. We cannot allow Harris to become Supreme Chancellor of the United States of America. Might as well give Pence that ability. It's not any better. I don't really like Republicans. But Trump is halfway decent. At least he was better, but he's still not what I think of, and when I think of an American. I really don't know how we move forward. I mean, people getting arrested for arming themselves and stuff in DC. They're closing down roads, clashing with businesses, closing down. They were closing down hotels and stuff. God, good on you guys for putting up tents in the parking lot of those hotels. Yeah, we're gonna stay here anyway, you pieces of shit. Trying to shut down and keep you from going there. But the left is going to be coming and it's going to get violent. The police are already clashing with you guys. They don't really care about you. The establishment doesn't care about either side, left or right. They're using the useful idiots on both sides to keep this the perpetual fighting going, and we're losing. We're losing big time. Um, the fight for our rights, the fight for our freedom, and the fight to keep the like not live under the government boot begins. It begins tonight. And if Trump wins, this is the first major war. This was the Senate race. So and then yeah, tonight it is what it is. Tonight is the big battle. The election battle is over, and the first big war was the election war, and we'll see who comes out on top. And it's looking like the Dems. It's looking like the Dems are coming out on top with powerful position. Like like I said, the Star Wars Supreme Chancellor Emperor Palpatine position, and that's not good. That scares the ever living shit out of me. I hope Pence does the right thing. I hope we don't allow Biden to take office. I hope we can eventually actually investigate the election and actually find out what happened. But I don't. I don't think it's going to happen at this point. We're probably going to go to war before that happens. Everybody's counting heads. National Guard came out to protect the protesters. I no, they were sent to Kenosha. Yeah, like let's go stop people that are mad that the government isn't holding people accountable. But we will use police against people that are actually utilizing the First Amendment. I don't understand how twisted we've gotten. We're facing a constitutional crisis in this country, and whether or not the Constitution survives really is up to what happens in D.C. today on January 6th. It really does. It's up to whatever Mike Pence, the Senate, the Joint Senate, to count the votes. That meeting is that's the final battle. That's the final battle of this. Well, that's the final battlefield of this fight, of this beginning war. Like the building, well, it's the final fight of this battlefield, because this war is going to have many battlefields, like any war in history, and then they're not all going to be ground troop fighting. There is going to be some ground troop fighting, though. There's always some ground troop fighting. I I don't know. You guys are going to have to prepare. You're going to have to get some water and food and shelter, and get your bug out plan going. Or get your asses to DC and get your voices heard and try and ensure that it never even gets that far. Because those really are our only options at this point. Either prepare for it because it's coming, or rush your ass to DC and be like, at all costs, try and fix it, try and prevent it. And we should be doing both. Some of us should be preparing, and some of us should be going to DC, like our communities, our little tribes. That's what some of you go down to DC, try and prevent it. Some of you stay back and start preparing to keep you guys alive in case that fails. That's what we did in other wars. We sent out units, or we sent out representatives of the state to the Continental Congress. I can't believe, with all the technology and all the advancement and all the stuff that we have, we're back in a 1775 like situation, and we might have to set up two governments. I mean, is the next chapter of the American story called The Tale of Two Presidents? Because that's what it seems like it's going at, the Tale of Two Presidents. That our current way of governance is not working anymore. It really isn't. It may be time to find a new way. But get out to DC, get your voices heard. There's nothing more that we can do.